Top Zimbabwean journalist Hopo Chingono, popularly known as Dede Hope, has raised concerns over the visit of the Commonwealth to the nation of Zimbabwe during a crisis period where honorable members of parliament like Honorable Job Sikala, as well as political activists and party officials and also political violence victims are still languishing in prison. These are known as the Nyatsime 16. So among them, one of them is out on bail, that is Honorable Sitole, and this has raised some questions to say, was this a way of trying to appease the Commonwealth team as they visit to see whether Zimbabwe is moving or in the right direction in terms of implementing reforms so that they can be adopted back into the Commonwealth? Another issue which has been raised is the issue of Daniel Garwe, who came to popularity after a video which he said that ZANU-PF, they are the courts, they are the soldiers, they are everything, and they do whatever they want. He said that, or he promised to deal with the Citizens Coalition for Change in Tungamirwana advocate Nelson Chamisa's supporters. So these are the issues which are happening in the nation of Zimbabwe, and some of them, they don't paint a good picture onto the government of Zimbabwe. And the suffering of the people of Zimbabwe continues as long as Zimbabwe is isolated internationally, and ZANU-PF is doing whatever it knows best to make sure that they utter statements which keeps sanctions and also isolation in place. We have seen Owen Mudanube, a very high-ranking official in ZANU-PF, coming out to say the same words, to say they will deal with Citizens Coalition for Change or Nelson Chamisa's supporters, and they promised to bring back 2008 violence. We saw another man from Berengo coming out talking hogwash and promising violence and saying that we need to kill Nelson Chamisa together with his children, which means each and every supporter of Citizens Coalition for Change should be subjected to torture, humiliation, and murder. That is the common idea or the common ideology being pursued within ZANU-PF. So when we hear ZANU-PF talking about ideology, talking about anything to do with the manifesto, that is their manifesto. Their manifesto is to beat the people. Their manifesto is to kill the people. Their manifesto is to arrest the people. So this is a cause of concern, and I agree with the Hope, because this is a very sensitive story where the people of Zimbabwe will continuously suffer in the hands of ZANU-PF. ZANU-PF will continue to blame the sanctions, yet they are not doing anything to make sure that those sanctions are removed, but they are actually doing worse to make sure that more sanctions are added on them, because they've benefited so much from these sanctions and they want them to remain. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I don't know your views in the comment section. Please tell me, what do you think about these issues being raised by Dedu Hope?